My name is Anna. I am 67 years old now. When I look at my hands, I see many stories. Today I want to tell you about my old life and how I found hope. Many years ago, I lived in a small house with my husband John and our little son Jack. At first, I thought we would be happy. I dreamed of a home full of laughter. But soon the air in our house turned cold. John was not a kind man. He did not smile. His voice was always full of anger. John got angry at small things. If dinner was 5 minutes late, he shouted. If little Jack made a noise with his toys, John shouted even louder. I tried to be perfect. I cooked good food and kept the floor shining and clean. But nothing helped. John stayed angry every day. Our house felt like a prison. I felt so tired deep inside my heart. But when I looked at Jack, I hid my pain. I put on a small, fake smile so he would feel safe. Jack was a very quiet boy because he was scared. He would sit in the corner and play with his small toy car, trying to be invisible. On a particular day in the past, Jack had been sitting down and he seemed so small compared to everyone else, with a very sad look on his face. When I knelt beside him and stroked his hair, I was very close to crying and thought to myself that I could never allow my son to live his life being afraid. On that particular morning, I made a major decision to walk away from my son and not to come back. I did not have much money. I had no family nearby, but I had a mother's love, and that made me strong. While John was at work, I packed one small bag. I put in some clothes, a little food, and Jack's favorite toy car. "We are going to a better place, Jack," I whispered. He was frightened of leaving, but he still took hold of my hand. We walked out the door and did not look back. Every step away from that house made me feel a little lighter. A long way away, we moved to a new city. We rented a tiny bedroom from a lady named Sarah, who was very kind and helpful to us when we arrived. She provided us with warm soup, a place to stay, and a nice mattress to rest on. The first night in this room, I actually slept without fear due to the kindness of Sarah. I found employment at a bakery where I began working at 4 a.m. daily, preparing and baking all the bread and cakes needed for the day ahead. My feet were sore and my hands tired, but I never complained because every single penny that I made, I saved so that one day I could purchase things for Jack. I didn't need new dresses. I only wanted to see Jack smile. Slowly, Jack changed. He started school. At first, he sat alone, but the teachers were kind. Soon, he had friends. He started to laugh loudly. That sound was better than any music to me. Sarah told me, "Anna, you are a brave woman." Her words were like a light for me. I started working more. I cleaned houses on the weekends. My life was very busy, but my heart was happy. One night, Jack showed me a drawing. It was a picture of a house with a big yellow sun and two people smiling. "This is us, Mommy," he said. I hugged him and cried. These were happy tears. We were building a new life, step by step. I saved my money in a glass jar under my bed. I dreamed of a real home for us. One Saturday, I found a tiny house for rent. It was not perfect. The paint was old and the grass was long, but it had a yard for Jack to play in. When we moved in, Jack ran from room to room. We had very little furniture, but the house was full of sunlight. That night we sat on the floor and ate sandwiches. Jack looked at the stars and said, "This is our home now." I felt a deep peace. We finally had a home of hope. Years passed. I stayed at the bakery and learned how to bake beautiful cakes. The owner, Mr. David, saw my hard work and gave me a better job. I even started taking classes at night to learn about business. We even got a dog named Alex. Watching Jack run in the yard with Alex made all the hard years worth it. Jack grew into a kind and intelligent young man, and at one point in his life, he entered a school contest to write a short story about a hero. And in that story, he chose to write about me. He wrote, "My mother is a hero because she chose to be brave when things were dark." The story may be about Jack's life, but it was about storms. However, I learned that we always have the chance to begin again, to leave the darkness and find the light. It is never too late to be courageous and become a peaceful person again. Today, our story is no longer a sad one. It is now a story of love. Love is the strongest thing we have in the world. Thank you for listening. Your support means a lot. Please subscribe, like, and share if you want more stories. You are always welcome on this channel.